Yeah?
Mallory?
Yeah.
Ted.
It's like I told you, that bastard's on his way back here.
Cool it. He hated his old man. He got no score to settle.
That's what you think. Dan's a killer. And what happened to his father's all the excuse he needs. He's out for all of us.
All right, all right. Tell me what you know.
He's coming in tomorrow morning on a flight from New York. Flight 279. Gets in at 10:05. I got the final word 3 minutes ago.
Christ. I was hoping it wasn't true.
You know, I got my hands tied. I can't do a thing.
Okay, okay. I'll see to it. Leave him to me. Get me Johnny, and quick. I've got a job for you, Johnny. A job right up your alley. You gotta make it look good, accidental. Anything but a killing. By 10:15, everything's gotta be over but the funeral. Mm-hmm.
The arrival of flight number 279 from New York. Passengers will disembark at gate number 2. Passengers taking this flight to Chicago are requested to go to gate number 7. TWA announces departure of flight 154 for Paris. All passengers are requested to have their tickets checked at the TWA desk. Will Mr. Walter Atkins please report to the Pan Am desk to confirm his seat on Flight 360 to Mexico City? Mr. Walter Atkins.
Let's come from the land.
Where's the bathroom? Right down there.
Shut up and we won't hurt you. Get ready.
Don't panic. We kill the narc, and then take the hostages in the plane.
How do you know he'll show in the waiting room?
That's all taken care of. I'll hang on to the explosives and the kid. Ready?
Let's go.
Down to the end of the room! All of you! There with your clothes, you won't get hurt! Get moving! Get down there!
I want my baby! Baby!
Shut up!
up and you won't get hurt. Line up and be quiet. Get them over there, all of them. Get up, you.
Let me go! Let me go! Timmy! Mama! Mama!
Shut up, you little brat. Watch it.
American Airlines Flight 116 now arriving at Gate 18. Passengers leaving for Miami will kindly wait in the reception lounge.
Passengers arriving on flight number 279, please step this way.
That's right. Just keep nice and quiet.
Don't hurt him! Timmy! Timmy! Give him back to me! I want my baby!
Nurse!
Let him go!
Shut up!
Get down!
Let me go! Mama!
Keep him all right there!
Hey, you!
It could have been a lot worse if it hadn't been for you. These people are grateful.
If it isn't Dan Caputo, so you're the one who headed off a massacre. How about that? Why did you come back here anyhow, Knell?
No. What the hell kind of name is that?
That's what they call him, Knell, like a funeral bell.
Well, is that so? What gets me is why he goes around with a name like that.
Hear that, Knell? The sergeant thinks anybody who makes up a nickname for himself as stupid as that must have bats in the belfry. Now, you've had plenty of time to think up a good answer. I'd like to know what you're doing here.
I hit Philly to celebrate the bicentennial. It's the place to be, isn't it?
He's a funny guy, isn't he? Anybody mention it's forbidden to take guns aboard planes?
But, Lieutenant, this...
I know. But there's one small detail. Carrying guns is prohibited, and I'm afraid that this gentleman, Daniel Caputo, has violated the law.
But listen, Lieutenant, if it hadn't been for this man here, there would have been a massacre. I think you should take that into account.
Is authorized to bear arms for personal defense and to use small explosives. And what do you need those for?
Deep sea, Lieutenant.
Deep sea what?
Catching sharks. The government pays me.
Pays me too, smart guy. I'd be interested to know how you came by that authorization.
Somebody up there likes me, and somebody likes you. Name of Captain Jeffries, remember?
You watch yourself now. You make any mistakes here in my town, you'll find yourself in big trouble.
This is also my town. Don't let it slip your mind, Lieutenant.
Where to, fella?
I'm heading for Front Street. I'm not sure of the address. I'll tell you where to stop when we get there.
No way, man. It's gonna get dark before we get there. Ain't no cabbie gonna prowl Front Street after dark. That's off limits. Sorry, fella.
Any place around you feel safe?
Hey, look, this is my town. I ain't gonna badmouth it. Front Street, that whole area. You want to stay away from down there. It's what they call a danger area, especially if you don't know your way around.
Where would you like me to go?
Well, you go where you want to, fella. I can take you as far as Market and Ninth.
Okay.
The building's empty if you're looking for somebody. Knell. What are you doing here?
Susan.
Why did you come back?
That's what they all want to know. I wish I had a clever answer, a wisecrack. People come back. I've been away for 10 years. Now I come back. It's something you do for a lot of different reasons. Nostalgia or just plain curiosity. Or boredom.
No. You've come back for killing, or to be killed. Go away from this town. It's no good for you here. Are you married?
No. I would say that I'm not even the type, wouldn't you?
Mm-mm.
What about you? What are you doing to yourself?
I stay out of trouble.
It's been a long time now. How old were you?
16, 17. How stupid I was to fall in love with you. The only person you cared about was Duke. He was your idol.
Good old Duke. I wonder what's happened to him.
Types like Duke either die or they live good. He's not dead.
Well, good for Duke.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
How can you live in such a lousy hole?
Maybe I'm sentimental. You see, I'm attached to this house and all sorts of things. Like that mouse, remember?
Yeah, I do. Too bad it got broken.
Who is this?
Dan Caputo.
Dan Caputo? Oh, yeah. The son of that rotten policeman they killed a couple of weeks back, hmm?
Who's that freak?
He's Peter Cotton, my agent. I'm in publicity. Stop it, Knell! Leave him alone! Stop! Ow! Stop!
Okay.
Okay. But tell him not to break my balls. Understand?
Now, let me explain.
There were two of them now.
Duke, what the hell?
News travels fast around here. Heard you were back. I wanted to give the place the once-over.
Someone wanted to welcome me home.
Well, maybe you'd have gotten out of here by yourself, maybe not. Anyway, I didn't want to miss the show. No. Leave that for me. That's my job. Hey, Griffey.
Okay, Duke, I've got you. I'll fill in the guys.
Oh, I got a car and a couple of boys outside in the back alley. What are you going to do now?
I wanted to see the town, like a tourist.
You'll find that it's changed.
Yeah, you're right. It's an old woman. A painted face like a faded beauty. How are you getting along?
Oh, like someone who's getting old. Somebody calls and I clean up.
You've never done anything you didn't want to.
Yeah, but only in special cases, and you know that. Hell, you used to be one of the boys around here, remember? I'm the one who gave you the name Knell, remember? They almost killed Tony Lobianco. Hey, you want to know who one of those was? An ex-cop. They all got it in for you now.
Where'll I find you?
Same old bar on Market Street. I gotta go. My boys are coming to clean up. Oh, by the way, you didn't really expect me to swallow that tourist crap, did you? You came back to settle a score. The death of your old man. Ciao.
All right, hurry up with those pictures.
Just a second, Lieutenant.
We're almost finished. Get out now. The lab boys want to get in here.
I'm your nosy neighbor. I heard some shots outside a minute ago, and I wondered...
Nothing to worry about.
I met Duke coming in. He here for you?
Yeah, he was.
Look, you don't understand yet that everyone's against you. Everyone. And I mean including the police. Who can live here anymore? They haul in anyone they want to.
What do you expect? Cop killers on the loose?
I saw Duke's boys carrying 2 stiffs out.
Yeah, so what? You happen to read that article in the Clarion? The one by that bastard who couldn't be bothered signing his name to the piece?
No. I don't read such trash. And a lot of people I know don't either.
He wrote that my father was friends with a certain Louis Toledo. He claimed this friendship was the reason the cops came away empty-handed when they raided the clubs belonging to Mallory.
I know that Captain Jeffries is convinced that's a lie.
What Captain Jeffries thinks doesn't count. He was a buddy of my father's.
There was a lot about him you had to admire. I think you need the same kind of lesson he gave you before he sent you to Boston. 10 days in your bedroom could help you see things the way they are.
Yeah.
By the way, while I'm on the subject of Boston, it seems your father said you were out to get a law degree.
A degree doesn't make a man different. That's where the old guy was mistaken. But anyway, I'm his son. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Why should it? I've never had a son. Why should I let it bug me?
I suppose it shouldn't bug me either. But you sure seem to be managing pretty good. Got a good job? A boyfriend?
I came here because I want to explain.
No, you don't have to explain to me, kid.
You listen to me. Peter happens to be a decent journalist, and I have a real debt of gratitude towards the guy for the work he's managed to throw my way. Don't laugh at me, Knell. I admit he tried to make it with me, but I turned him down. Anyhow, it's not your business.
He's gonna manage to get you in bed one day soon. And when he does, you let him.
Peter respects me too much. I was worried when he showed up because he's convinced your father was getting payoffs from Mallory.
I have an idea we've stumbled on the guy who wrote that article. When I see him next time, I'm going to ask him where he gets his information.
Nice going. This is the one thing where you're really an expert.
Cheer up. He's only unconscious.
It's Louis Toledo. He works for Mallory. He knew your father.
He's a nothing. When I was a kid, he used to push drugs on the waterfront.
He's got a joint called the Manhattan.
One of Mallory's best clubs.
Who's that?
Get that gun out of sight.
Yeah.
I'll put him in the bathroom. Get in there.
Well. You're back. I guess you haven't got much to say for yourself. But then I suppose there's not much one can say about your return. I don't like it. I don't like it because I know you too well, better than your father knew you.
You haven't got a single thing against me, Captain.
Yeah, I know your kind. You don't incriminate yourself, but the mark is on you. There's a file that big on you downtown.
Chicken feed. Don't make me laugh. You can't prove a thing on me.
Listen, wise guy, I can take you in any time I want to think your father had such great hopes.
Leave my old man out of this. He was a dreamer.
Nobody who worked for Louis Toledo can ever be called a dreamer. You know, 2 days after he died, we had a successful surprise raid at Louis'.
One of these days, Jeffries, we'll find a logical explanation.
You make one false move, and you're going to be sorry you were ever born. Let's get back to you and I. I was just following Louis outside, and I lost him. I was looking for it. I heard a shot, or were you just practicing?
Susan saved me. They were on the fire escape.
It seems someone is going out of his way to warn you.
That's something else we can straighten out at the opportune time.
I'm telling you now, you're not going to straighten out a fucking thing. For the last 15 days, I've been covering up now. And why? To save your old man's reputation.
Captain, I'm telling you, if you speak any more about my father, I'll kill you.
Now you cool it, Knell. I give you this warning.
I appreciate it.
Damn it.
Louis Toledo, this is Dan Caputo.
Just a minute. No, he's not here right now. You're sure to find him tonight at the club.
Okay. I'll drop in tonight.
Here she is, folks, the international star, Natalie Van.
You already joined the club?
No. I want to speak with Louis Toledo.
What's the name?
Dan Caputo. He's expecting me.
I'll be back. Right, sir. I'll take care of it. Right.
The door at the end of the hall. Now what?
I don't know.
Get the boys after him.
Go down that way.
Ronnie, for Christ's sake, he's stealing the car.
There's a certain Knell I was looking for.
You can stop looking.
My name's Belle. It rhymes. Knell Bell. We don't know each other. In spite of everything, I must say you're quite a good looker.
What do you want?
I'm asking myself, what's between a nice guy like Louis and a dangerous customer like you, big fella?
I'm asking myself, too.
Is it possible you're completely on to what was going on between your old man and Louis? So let me tell you. When he started palling around with your father a few months ago, things between Louis and Mallory cooled off a lot. I don't know what exactly they were doing, but I do know they were trying to get a big piece of action in town and get Mallory out of the picture.
What proof have you got?
It didn't take very much to figure it out. And now Louis's nerves are going. He thinks that Mallory is frantically trying to get rid of him.
Too bad. And now that you've told me the true life story of Louis Toledo, where do I come in?
You're really a charmer. All you want to do is talk business.
Charm, but no patience.
If you must know, I'm a friend of Louis'. He says that last evening you beat the bejesus out of him by mistake. He just wants to talk to you. The appointment is for tonight at 10 o'clock, down at the old docks where the cranes are. Know it?
I know where it is. Anything else?
Yes. You're not as repulsive as everybody says. Would you like to sample my cooking?
I might.
You've got what appeals to my imagination, only I don't expect you've been getting enough to eat. Can I feed you?
Call me when you've fed good old Louis. Then we'll whip up the leftovers.
I'm his sister. Did you think we had a thing? I've got a striptease number in Louis' old hangout. Drop in and see me if you have time. It's what they call the star attraction.
Attraction somehow managed not to attract me.
Bullshit.
Put that light out, will ya? That guy can't pinch a little scrap metal without people watching him do it.
Sorry.
Right, now I can't see nothing.
Why did they shoot me? I didn't want to. It was your father. The old mule. It was him that wanted.
What are you talking about? Tell me exactly what my father had to do with this.
He wanted.
Speak to me. Speak to me!
Dan, what the hell are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You want the truth or science fiction? The truth you wouldn't believe anyway, so you can have the paperback version. I just happened to be passing by and found myself in the middle of a shoot-'em-up.
That's a lot of crap. You know what you need. I ought to bring you into the police station.
Just try it. But I don't think you'd make it in one piece, Captain.
Bullshit. I know you had an appointment with Louis. Who told you you'd find him here?
Yeah, sure. I had an appointment with him. But so did somebody else.
Pity. Too bad. He could have cleared up your father's position.
What do you mean? In what sense?
Don't misunderstand me. I think the only one that could possibly prove your father's innocence was Louis. And when I got the tip-off, I came down here looking for him.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
Listen to me, Dan. Be careful. You've seen how easy people die in this town.
I've seen.
Hey, Dan. Your father left an envelope with some kind of medal inside. If you've got some time, pass by the place and pick it up.
How about offering me something to drink? Huh?
2 whiskeys, you bet, sir.
Expecting anyone? One thing positive about this lousy job is getting to know interesting and scintillating types. And you get into conversations as brilliant as this.
What time does a stripper go on?
Bad luck, pal. Tonight, Belle isn't on the program. You sorry?
Where can I find her?
She hangs around with the boxers, so you might look for her down at the boxing match.
Drink to my health.
This'll buy a couple of drinks. But not champagne.
What do you want? Who was he looking for?
Could have knocked that guy down with a parlor pop.
Martin, what did I tell you?
That punk's got no training. What do you expect?
talk to you, Belle, right now.
Sorry, but I'm not on tonight, baby. I don't
I'm
want
here about the
any
death of your
trouble.
brother, or have you already heard?
The young lady ain't interested.
I think she is interested.
I'm telling you.
Oh, my God. Please, stop it! Don't! No! Max! Stop it! Please, don't!
Cool it, pal. Police, tell us what you can. Come on, talk.
Well, I was with the girl. Somebody.
What?
You forget? I'm trying to put it together. There was a lot of confusion, and the next thing I know, she's lying there.
Then what?
I don't remember nothing else.
So you had to mix it up down at the Manhattan and at the arena.
I suppose you found that out from that friend of yours, that Peter jerk. There was an article in the news today.
Forget about him. Peter's just trying to do his job right.
If I promise not to hit him, will you tell where he lives?
Now I get the picture of why I've been invited out for ice cream. How long must I continue to take it from you?
If I confess I'm in love with you, will you tell?
Tell what?
Where your boyfriend hangs his hat?
I hate you.
Susan, don't worry, I'll find out anyway.
Lieutenant Sharp. Yeah? Okay. He just walked in. File that report. See you later. Well. What a surprise, Knell. You here to turn yourself in for the mess you made down there at Manhattan?
You must be aware what the situation was.
I got a report here on what happened there. Seems that you've gotten mentioned in it any number of times.
Just gossip.
Of course. You're fortunate, though, Knell, because so far there's no accusation. It'll be for destruction of property, etc.
Don't wait for the accusation, Sharp.
I can always hold you for questioning.
Why don't you?
No. I want you to have enough rope. I'm strangely fascinated to find out how this is going to work out. But take care, because at the very least, I could book you for homicide. And don't forget it. Now then, tell me the real reason why you felt you had to drop in today.
When I got home, I saw that outline of the body. I'd like to see the official photographs.
What is it?
Nothing. Memories. But it happens that my dad was left-handed. It was known by only a few intimate friends.
What are you thinking? The killer was an outsider?
No. It could have been just rigged up to look that way. If my father wasn't holding the gun, it might mean that the murderer was a friend who my father trusted enough to let into the house.
Come on now, let's make guesses who that person was.
I'm not making guesses any longer. I'll work out my theory. Until then, don't bug me.
The way you talk, I could almost believe you had a law degree. Your dad thought you were doing all right.
Let's leave things the way my dad imagined them to be.
even though there's no son who turns out the way his father would like. Look, you have to live your life the best way you can, even though they tell you you're doing it wrong. Lieutenant, I'll be seeing you.
Hold it. Turn around, put your hands up. That's it.
Sharp told me about your little visit yesterday. I see you noticed, too. That business about the gun. Well, it's quite a problem, isn't it? What the hell? I racked my brains out, and the only thing I got out of it was a headache. Then I decided to give up.
He put us off the track. But he'll need more than a smoke screen to save him when he's looking down the barrel of my pistol.
Now, you just wait a minute. I don't want any funny business, or otherwise you're going to have me to reckon with.
Don't worry. I'll do it in such a way that either you or Sharp or both will be there to witness it. It'll be regular. I still got one trick up my sleeve. I'm going to sound out Peter Cotton.
Cotton called me last night and told me how you beat him up at his girlfriend's place.
Balls. I don't suppose he told you about the pistol he was carrying.
Have you any idea what that means?
When I was a boy, he told me often the only thing he'd leave me at his death was a silver dollar. The silver dollar should have related in some way with my getting to be a lawyer. That is, if I had a degree. Thanks, Captain. Do you think he'd still have left me just $1 if he'd been doing business with Louis and Mallory?
Calm down, Knell. You're like a cat on hot bricks.
What's up now? Somebody else waiting for me upstairs?
No, but someone called me. I'm here to talk to you.
Okay, let's go up. Well?
Well, I just come from Mallory's place. He's convinced I'm the best intermediary. He wants to talk to you. He says he's had enough. And he's ready to hand the killer over to you. He says you've wiped out most of his men and turned a lot of unwanted attention in his direction. He doesn't want any trouble with the police, you know.
Do me a big favor.
Sure.
If you see that bastard Mallory, say I'll get the killer myself, will you? I don't need him to help me. And tell him I'm planning a little cleanup action. That means every ball breaker I find,
Will be killed, too.
All right. Okay. But you'll find yourself up a blind alley. You really are your father's son, you know. You're going exactly the same way, and you're going to
Duke.
end up just like...
Cool it, will you? But I'll admit one thing. You're absolutely right.
All right. All right, okay. But let's try to reason this out like a couple of good friends, huh? You know, I've always admired you because of your frightening calm in the face of danger. But you realize that you're not thinking straight. I'm sorry. You know, you're unwittingly collaborating with the enemy.
Let me decide, will you? Nobody can say how much misery I've got in the future.
Well, you know, right now I'm here for Mallory. He's expecting me to bring you to him. Now, don't make me lose face, or I'm finished.
Okay. But if you try something funny, you're finished.
Anybody would think I was leading you off like a lamb to slaughter.
But this isn't the way to Mallory's. I know that.
Now, hey, how stupid do you think I am? We're meeting him at some journalist retreat. Seems Mallory wants him to cough up something that he knows. Oh, the big boss is going to meet us there, huh?
Knell, we've got your girl. Throw your gun down and put up your hands.
Get away now! Run!
Come forward.
You pig!
Susan. Susan. Susan.
Okay. They had a nice little surprise waiting for you. Peter Cotton naked on the bed, shot dead by a pistol. Yours. They would have waited for you to die and then come back to untie your hands and legs. That way, my friends, the scene would have been complete. What a story. Jealous lover kills journalist, then drags girlfriend into kitchen, and they die together. Come on. This way, come on. They would have found your bullet in his body. We got to get out of here, quick. Watch out!
There they are.
Those two know. Not if you want to get those documents.
All right, Knell. Outside. Now, I'm ready to keep to the agreement. Listen, Knell. Let's forget all about it, shall we? I know when I've met Munch. I can use a man like you.
We'll talk about that later.
Right. Now, let us see those documents.
They're not here with me. I got them when and if I need them. But before you get them, Mallory, I want to know the name of the killer of my father.
I thought you were a stupid kid, Knell, but not that stupid. You know, in some ways, your father was cleverer than you. Do you know how many men I've got covering this place? Enough to wipe out the whole neighborhood.
Captain Jeffries. Now I know who killed my father.
Yeah, but now you know there's nothing that you can do about it, seeing as you're not getting out of here alive.
Shut up, Mallory. Use your head. There's no use in threatening him. We've got to find those documents. Kill him and we'll never find them.
I knew the killer was a friend of my father's. The problem was to pick either you or Sharp.
That's enough. Now get those papers.
The documents I've hidden outside the house.
Everything okay?
Cool and quiet. Mallory can relax.
Out here.
Move it.
You have to open the door. The documents you want are inside.
Just a moment. How are we to know it's not a trap? How did you know they were in there? And why didn't you take them?
First of all, I had no idea. My father gave me a clue to the hiding place. It used to be my piggy bank as a child.
Okay, no more talking. Get this door open. All right, you two, break it down.
Now, wait a minute, boys. There's something fishy going on here. I don't like it. It stinks.
Listen to me. What the hell is bothering you? You've got those papers, and now you're going to go pussyfooting around here. Mallory, those books could hang both of us. My name's all over them. Stop playing games, Mallory.
Call it, Jeffries. Who's to know our friend here hasn't taken them out and put a nice little surprise package in their place? Get the picture? A little package that'll blow us all sky high. You see how calm he is?
You have no idea what those papers mean to me. I even killed Joe Caputo for them.
Okay. Quick. Open that door.
Now you've talked, I'm glad. That's all I wanted from you. I told you, you or Sharp or both of you would be around when I found my dad's murderer. Now you've confessed, and Sharp has heard everything you said. Right, Sharp?
No, Knell, we're not going to fall for that. Sharp is in Camden. I sent him on a wild goose chase, so he'd be out of the way.
That was brilliant.
Now open it. have done better in Camden. You bastard.
No, Jeffrey.
Jeffries!
Go after him. Get him.
You're surrounded. Throw your guns down and give up. The neighborhood is under surveillance.
Mallory's gang's been wiped out. Where does that leave us?
Still the same old bum, aren't you, Mike? Why do you think we've been risking our necks?
You said you were out to help Knell.
Sure, but only because I knew he was going to wipe Mallory and his gang right off the map. Come on.
All right, you guys, come on, you punks, over there, get back.
Take it easy. What are you doing?
Hey, Jeffries. That's not a good spot you picked. You're heading down a blind alley. I played here as a kid. I know these rooftops like I know myself. I hid all my prized possessions up here. I can see you, Jeffries. I can follow every move you make. Stop there. I know where you are. Watch out for the step. You're right beside the water outlet. It's no use. You can't get away. There's a skylight in the roof. Watch it. You'll break your neck. Stop. There's a hole right in front of you. Careful. If you fall through, you'll land in the cellar. Want some light? Can you see? Still no, huh? Wait a minute. Just be patient. Here I am.
I'll be here when you get back.
And it'll be for good. I promise.
Okay.
Solid. United group led by me, which could prove to be the most efficient organization in the United States. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy in the beginning, but if we play our cards right, we can end up controlling the organizations of all the other states. Now, if we can create a new multinational organization.